Hey guys, we're back. I'm gonna turn down the TV. Oh, anyway, so now we're gonna be finishing up.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what all items I need to make my best build.
Also, we did something silly. We switched spots. Andrew's in the chair and I'm on the couch.
Yeah, frick you guys. Okay, so for the strongest armor, big gun, I got one of those. Mecha Mason, I don't have one right now. Need balloon, I don't have one right now. And Ceratanium, I do have. And then I need a, okay, for the other item, I got a Beam Walker. Okay, do I have an RB cannon? I don't have one of those. I don't have a Nico's crab.
But that's neither here nor there.
Do I have a serpent gear? I do have a serpent gear. So, I gotta remember who to fight next.
So happy 4th of July to those who will be watching this way after.
Independence Day. Oh, that's right. I have to do this mission first.
Yeah. Zitto.
Zitto.
So
basically, they gotta go rescue Yeesh from the prison.
I like how Nickelodeon didn't even acknowledge the 4th of July today. They just said happy Disabled People's Month or whatever, Pride.
Huh.
I mean, they didn't say Pride Month, but they said
when we were kids, did they do Independence Day stuff?
I'm pretty sure they must have done something. Like, even if they just didn't, even when they didn't straight up, say...
Operator, transfer me, please.
Pupper. See a picture of a pupper.
We're like dogs, so much more than humans. Alright. Or let's see, I like animals more than people, or than humans people when I blow their child's head off. They now care more about the human than an animal.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? The I hate everyone equally people when I blow their family's heads off with a shotgun. They now don't hate everyone equally. Oh, gosh, you're right. The physics.
Yeah, Andrew was playing X4 earlier, and
yeah, I was playing Mega Man X4.
Well, actually, we're playing Rockman X4.
Yeah, I wanted to see what the Japanese voice acting sounded like. Oh frick!
But yeah, so
grabbing the nuts.
Yes.
I mean, look what the animation looks like. Got you by the balls.
Nuts.
Do it from behind, it's like dragon.
Yeah. Well, I got a magic 9 ball here. There's a thing that's a magic 9 ball and not an 8 ball.
Which all I thought about that was Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, me too. That's why I got it. Was because I thought of that. This one is like the sarcastic version of the magic 8 ball. So it's like, when you have like ask me again later, it says ask me again never, stuff like that. Let's see. Does Andrew like grabbing the nuts? It says yes if you leave me alone. So, well, there you go. But anyway,
they need to have one that's like a little bit dark, it's like I have shaken 9-ball syndrome or something, like like shaken baby syndrome.
Oh yeah. I also remember on Family Guy when Peter says something like, Lois is just mad because I shook Stewie and now he's walking weird.
I thought if I shook him he'd stop crying, and I was kinda
Let's see. I was kinda right. Or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was like a baby that wasn't Stewie how it had died.
Yeah. It said like Peter Griffin Jr. or something like that. So.
Or what about the episode where Peter wins the lottery twice? I'm still young enough you can drop me off at the fire station, no questions asked.
Yeah. So I've been playing Metro. It's first time for me playing through Metroid Prime 1. I've been playing it on Wii through the trilogy. That's definitely mine, not Andrew's at all.
I beat that game on every console it's been out on.
Have you beat it through emulation on PC?
I beat it on the the GameCube back in the day,
Yeah.
and then I beat it on the collection.
Yeah. And you beat it on Switch.
I beat the remastered version.
But have you played it through emulation on PC? I don't think so.
So consoles. I can barely hear it.
Oh?
Oh, sorry.
Zero, what are you doing here?
I'm Zero.
I'm here to rescue you.
She wants to talk to Kraft. Human falling for Repwood. Haha, how strange.
Niche.
Yeah, they fell in love. It's a
Oh.
little weird.
Kraft, did you mind?
Where's the mac and cheese? Kraft mac and cheese.
Can Andrew actually eat gluten, or is he just a wimp? Yeah, I don't think so. It's Dr. Weibel.
The face of rage, suffering, and humiliation. Blue, that's the thing in the corner. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
It's my greatest pleasure. Pleasure only a ruler can fully appreciate.
I don't think I want to hear about your pleasures, man.
I can't see. You'll pay for that.
It's off screen because it's too violent. They blew up. There's a puddle of blood there. Laughing death in the face.
Niche. Aye.
Niche eye. Aye, 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 aye. So I hear the new monkey ball is actually pretty good. It's like the first original monkey ball since...
Oh, is it
And,
a
like-
monkey ball?
Yeah. Like the past couple of games were like re-releases, and then this new one is a new one. It's currently Switch exclusive. I can't imagine it'll stay that way unless the game just doesn't sell well.
What else would it come to? I thought monkey ball was always Nintendo.
Well, it started out that way, but then the second one got ported to like the Xbox, and then the third one was also on PS2 and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. Actually, I never knew that there were other monkey balls.
Well, yeah, there's been there's Monkey Ball 1, 2, there's like Adventure or something, and there's like Banana Blitz or Splits or something like that.
Dadgummit, I kept trying to do the freaking electricity blade attack from, from X4.
Yeah. There was one on 3DS that wasn't all that good, and there was one on Vita that was actually pretty decent.
Okay, let's see. What am I? Oh yeah.
And they've apparently improved on like the gameplay a little bit, adding some new moves that honestly were needed because the other ones were kind of basic, and it got pretty hard. It was a pretty hard series.
What about Katamari Damacy?
Katamari. Well, it's different from that. It's not the same, because like basically you're in Monkey Ball, you're technically not even moving the balls. You're moving the whole stage and causing the balls to go where you want to go. And when you grab your monkey balls, you gotta. I still remember that review. I still remember that review of the DS game on X-Play, where they kept saying something about touching your monkey balls, and they kept putting it like that. And I can't remember. I think our mom was getting a little mad, and our sister was laughing, and this was back in like the 2000s sometime.
I still like in the Game Informer when Halo 3 was coming out, they did a map with 7 different Spartans and blew them all up.
It had like the colorful.
It was Taste the Rainbow of dead Spartans.
Yeah. there's a question here on the Discord I'm part of. What happens in real life but rarely gets portrayed in movies? And
Farting and it's not funny.
well, yeah. Well, like, yeah.
Paying your taxes. And,
one thing.
I take that back. Sometimes it's part of the struggle of a movie where the husband and wife embrace.
Yeah. The thing that I put down was the answer I put down was there only being a small chance of snow on Christmas. And I said there's a 100% chance of it in movies and shows.
Well, you gotta remember where that's at. Like, up north, it's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, like in general, like anywhere that's on there, it's just gonna snow on Christmas. Because I remember, no, I'm not just talking about here. I mean, there's other places. I mean, like in movies and stuff.
Christmas here, like every 15 years.
Yeah, like we had one, like a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, that was actually, you could consider it a white Christmas. And it was just like, this was a super rare thing for us, because like it would get cold.
But then some Christmases it's like 70 outside.
70 outside, or it would be like raining or something. We wouldn't get the frozen water; we'd get the regular water.
Okay, I gotta go fight the Kraken. I have to fight the Kraken. See, change the weather, make it snow.
Change the weather, snow. Speaking of snore, so going back to when I was playing through Metroid Prime, I gotta say, you know, I've finally been able to get into it, but I gotta say, I just don't understand the people who have said stuff like they hate backtracking in certain games, but then Metroidvanias are their favorite types of games. That's literally the backtracking genre.
When I think of games that really, really show my favorite kinds of games, okay, we've got, I would say, like, if it was, you know, use 10 games to describe your style of gaming. You know, what kind of games you like. So, these little guys, dang on it. Let me think here. I would have to say, so I gotta try to farm these guys, and this is the only opportunity in the game to get to farm some of them.
You're on a timer, though.
I know, that's the annoying part. I would say games like Assassin's Creed 2, Mega Man X5, Crash Bandicoot 3, Metroid Fusion, dang, I know there's another in my head. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'll think of them here in a minute.
Let's see. Well, anyway, I generally like platformers, 3D platformers for the most part. Whether or not they're collectathons, it just depends.
I'm going to try to find the door to this area. I got the most important one.
Puzzle games I like some puzzle games, but it really all depends on what kind it is and how it's designed, and, you know, like I love the Portal games. But there's certain puzzle games I can't stand because the puzzles are a little too cryptic or a little too, you know... Basically, I don't like games where all I'm doing is getting frustrated. But like I've heard some people say like, oh, I hate backtracking in Spyro 2, it's the worst, and then they love Metroidvanias. Where like in Spyro 2, the most you may go back to a level, even if you have to play through it again, fight the same enemies and stuff, you do it twice, whereas in Metroidvanias, you're going through fighting the same enemies over and over and over and over and over. And like if it was something like, oh, I just like, you know, the Metro, I like Metroid or Castlevania or whatever, a little more with the characters and all that stuff, that's more understandable. But then like in Zero gets crushed right there between the doors, and
I don't actually know why he's in danger in that one. I didn't pay enough attention to that.
So what about that story about? It just made me think of that thing where I was saying about Zero getting crushed. What about that story about how apparently a Disney employee was there was apparently a Disney employee who was like, it seemed like she was newer or something. There was a newer ride where it was a theater, but it would kind of like switch the entire room. It would like switch around stuff to like show different sides of it. Well, there was like a Disney employee who she was working there, and like I guess she got caught in something when it was rotating and it like crushed her. You know.
Rip in peace.
I mean, literally, but apparently she was but apparently they could hear her screaming or something as I was doing it, and it was just like, wow.
There's RB Cannon.
What about how there's a lot of rules because people were doing dumb stuff?
Well, part of the problem with... I need to let him revive. But part of the problem with the rules that come about because someone does something dumb is that lawsuits, okay, are a big problem because people don't want to take responsibility for the dumb stuff they've done, so they're like, they didn't tell me, I want to sue.
Yeah.
So they have to come up with all these rules and regulations so that they can cover the butt and say, well, we told them not to.
Yeah.
And I think it's been a huge problem in the world for the past, 100 years.
Yeah.
Especially the past, 50 years.
Yeah. Because someone's driving a car, or if someone's driving in a vehicle and then, someone wrecks in a certain way, so they gotta set a certain rule, and, because someone wrecked and... But yeah, when it comes to... Gosh, I still remember whenever... So it was like me and Bradley and Nathan's family were at... and one of our other friends were at at Dollywood years ago. And this is like 10 or 11 years ago. We were there, and Nathan, apparently when he went on the ride at one point with his family, he apparently...
Yeah, I'm having to farm a couple of these.
He was trying to be funny and flip off the camera, the ones that take pictures. And apparently they said something to his, I guess his parents or something. Mm-hmm. And he was like, they're telling Nathan, they said something to us about not doing that. So he thought he was kind of, in trouble. And then, so we were walking somewhere, and I don't remember if we were joking about it. Me and one of our buddies was joking about it. And so Nathan was a little paranoid that he was going to get in trouble. And, they were going to say something to him or kick him out or whatever. But then, these people that we eventually realized were paramedics, we didn't know that at first. Well, there's these, staff that were coming up with, lights on and everything. They happened to get close, and they actually stopped, almost right in front of us. And, Nathan just starts walking off because he gets all nervous. He thought he was, they were going to, kick him out or something, or it was, security or something. And it was just so funny because he just started walking off. But it turned out they were just paramedics because someone had gotten hurt. Someone else had gotten hurt, probably didn't listen to the rules, and
Someone got a splinter.
Yeah.
Dadgummit, and he seemed to freaking pop out some of the discs.
Yeah.
So that's one of the problems that some of these items have such a low drop rate.
America, heck yeah.
Calling again, saying Mother Day, America.
So I got the other. I don't. You know what? I probably already said this in another video on this channel. But I got the other Duke Nukem collection on my Evercade Super Pocket, or I guess on my Evercade in general because those work on other Evercade systems. But apparently the Namco Museum games don't work on all. Or no, they don't work on the Versus one. I don't remember exactly how they put it, but or there's no multiplayer on it or something. I can't remember how they put it, but the Namco. So most of the games on the Evercade are just somewhere between $20 and $30. which is a pretty good deal, considering almost all Evercade games have at least 2 games on them.
I think this one may be a Mekame song, which is one I really Mekame song.
Yeah. So then, so like whenever, well, like I was looking at Namco Museum, I was thinking, you know what, I could get these. I know I have these on like everything, but like I could get these just to build up my library of Evercade games. And then I'll look at the prices, and it's like on Amazon now, both of them are like $50-something now. And I'm just like, either they had short supply, the licensing said they had to charge that, or they basically forced them to charge that much, or something along those lines, or it's just in general a rare thing. But I'm just thinking, like, I'm not gonna pay that much for games I have like so many other copies of. I was just gonna get them if they were the same prices as the others.
Another life, but it's not giving me a daggum disc. Can you do a quick little Google search for me?
What is it?
Okay, so it's Mega Man 04 and Mekame song, so it's M-E-C. Oh, never mind, got it.
Okay.
I may need one later, but probably do that farming off camera.
Now, how do you say mega?
Why don't you this one pop out the first time? I've been mad and a little laugh at the same time.
Cool. So would you say we'd be able to beat this today, or is there a little more to it than...
I'm not sure. Honestly, it's just going to depend. I would think maybe. It's really just going to depend on how long some of the farming takes.
You see Zero in like a farming outfit, overalls, and... You see...
Okay, I need you to do the Mega Man farmer. I feel like it's an image I haven't seen that I need to see.
Well, there's a farmer man. Someone on TV art made.
Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's like old school Mega Man design. I want to see like it would actually be kind of cool. I like the farmer Mega Man or Farmer Zero.
Farmers. I tried to look that up. I
Maybe like a red plaid.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting art thing. Zero's thing.
Oh.
Oh.
The ice javelin, which is not useful to me because I never use the gun in this game.
But the ice stab, the ice is...
I do find the gun really odd in this game because it's a pistol.
Pistol? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alright.
Yeah, it am. Okay, so I got the Mekame song. How did I get here?
How do we... Whoa! It's like Andrew.
3, 2, 1, slash.
Ah!
Yeah, my finger slipped, and apparently if you hit spacebar, it like
stops
the recording.
Yeah.
We didn't really do anything in the game though. Like I didn't like do a whole level or anything.
Yeah. So you missed most of the game. We're almost done. Andrew's just got to fight the final boss.
Nico's crab. Balloon. Actually, I may have the one for the armor now.
Well, do you? So you know what's funny about Ubisoft right now is that they talked about just not even working on Watchdog games anymore, and like a couple months later. They've announced talking about start filming the live action movie they announced like 10 years ago.
Now,
or whatever kind of movie they're doing.
I have strongest. Okay, so now I know I have Serpent Gear, Beam Walker, and RB Cannon. I just need Nico's crab. Where do I even find that at?
If CL like did something, if she did something to really bad, and someone's coming after her, does she seal her fate? Okay,
Fenry and Randam. Let's see. Henry and then Brandon.
Does Andrew like men? Yes, unless you screw it up.
Which one is Henry?
Which one is Fenry? Hashtag not happening. Yeah, they don't even show you the icons, do they? Of who you're going to be fighting.
Okay, what? Nikos Crab. I'm trying to find a picture of the darn thing. Oh!
Almond butter.
Okay, I have a little lot to revisit
One
later.
of the few things in life that brings me good joy is playing Sonic games.
Actually, I do have one more Google search I really need you to do, Daniel. It's incredibly important.
What?
Mega Man 04 Energy Tank. Because I think 2 of them I have to create myself. There's 2 you have to find,
Ships and sub tanks.
and I think you have to create 2.
Special parts and sub tanks. There's one that's junk.
Junk. Yeah, I don't really want the junk body stuff. There's something that it happens with it. Oh yeah, if you do this with the weather set to frick. Yeah, if you have the weather set to be favorable to the boss, those boxes move.
Cool.
And they kill you.
Kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
What is this, X4 city from...
Huh?
It's just like a city in the background. I was like, is this like X4? Or... Imagine a Game Boy version of the X games or something. Wait a minute. We kind of have that.
The Mega Man X Stream.
Yeah, 1 and 2. I have those on 3DS.
Wish I'd never gotten rid of both of those years ago.
Were they too extreme for you?
Oh my lord, you don't even understand.
What stage are you on right now?
The Living City, whichever one that's the chicken boss.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, I have no idea if I'm even looking in the right areas of this.
Oh, frick. I have the ones that you find out in the wild. It's the ones that you get to craft and kind of how to make them.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know.
I like the way it sounds like. Frick. Maybe you gotta go. Let's say maybe you gotta go over there.
You can get there the other way. I just couldn't do it quickly enough.
Drills. Are those drills or noses at the bottom?
What the heck? They're just a bunch of Tengu noses. Now remind me again, have we done Mega Man 8 for this channel yet?
No, we haven't done 8. We haven't done any of the classic games.
I think Mega Man 8 would be pretty fun to do.
Yeah.
Now that I know I can beat it.
Wake up, Mega Man.
Mega Man 8 actually, like upon revisit, was actually really good.
I liked Mega Man 8. Yeah, right. Jay's review thing.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't make a lot of this one isn't very hard. It's interesting.
It's hard, isn't it?
Oh, ridiculously so. What helps is that you just yank these out.
Yeah.
And you can aim your knuckle up.
Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
Apparently the Cop Buddy show and sometimes Knuckles shows up show is coming to physical media.
What is it? Oh, yeah, I read that, yeah. It's kind of 40% Knuckles and 60%, or 40% or like 35% Knuckles and the other percent Wade Wilson. Or whatever his name is. Wade Wiffle, I think his name. Well, something like that.
Wade Wilson? Oh, what are you, dumb?
Oh. But I really don't hate the show. It's not a good Sonic show, but I thought it was a decent show. You know.
I don't really hate it, but it's really up to your choice. Neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there. Oh, they're not. Okay, so I was reading where I thought it said Sony was phasing out physical media or physical discs, Blu-ray discs and stuff. Well, according to this, it says Sony won't phase out Blu-ray movie and game discs, only ceasing production on consumer BDR. BD-R.
Oh, yeah, so that would be like, you know how, you used to be able to buy blank DVDs and CDs and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to do blank Blu-ray discs anymore, I assume, because no one's really buying them.
I got it now, yeah. Let's see.
Kaya, I've been expecting you. So you're the one who's in charge here. I plan to die in this one because I've got 4 lives. I just don't want to waste it. Heck, let's just do it.
What is it?
I thought about just dying and just, letting it, and then starting over with more health, but I changed my mind. Dang it. The explosion sounds in this game are just so satisfying.
So Sony's smarter than, at least right now, is smarter than that to phase out physical discs and stuff. What if the next PlayStation system had cartridges instead? I mean, I know the only PlayStation system that took cartridges, have physical games that were cartridges, was the Vita. So far, anyway. But that'd be interesting if they were, if the, gosh.
Oh, that's right. I see what I have to make. I gotta get a couple more Mechamesons and Cerataniums, but I'll be fine otherwise. Okay, so
when you just gotta pick up your
sometimes you just gotta pick up your phone and
pick them up and just.
Okay, so making these items won't be quite as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Because all I gotta do, I gotta go back to the snow level. I can go there when it's not snowy.
Oh my god.
Because I don't have to get the X skills, so I don't have to really worry about the, weather.
Well, that is X Games.
Yeah, that was X Games.
What if these were all humans you were killing in like robotic suits that were like getting cut in half?
I don't think it'd be funny. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, I gotta kill these little things to get the chip that I need.
Or you could be like him when he's like, and I'll see you next time.
I'll see you next time. Back in 2016. Actually, hang on. Later, let me do a real day's review. Back in 2016.
Yeah. Back when I talked about this game in 2016.
That's what I needed.
Brand.
What?
What?
Law, what? Okay. So, time to go make a piece of headgear.
Andrew got a weird looking guitar the other day and apparently returned it.
Yep. I got it home and realized I did not like how it sounded.
Huh.
I did not like how it sounded. Okay, let's see. Beam Walker.
Bombardier?
Yep. RB Cannon. Nikos Crab. And Serpent Gear. And I make...
CRT
Quick
TV?
Charge... What? I make... the Quick Charge 3 chip. Okay,
But did you, though?
Okay, I gotta look at this, too. Okay, so that part's done.
Or is that part done?
Okay, so I need 2 Fatales.
Fatalities.
Oh, I gotta go get some Fatales. Mecha Mason, I think I have none of those. V-Fire, I got a crap ton of those. And Serotonin, I think I have at least 2. Okay. So, I know what level I need to go to now. There's just a level where I gotta... there's just a level where I gotta go farm some stuff out.
So I got this CD. A friend of mine gave it to me a few years ago. For like, just because she didn't have a cat anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave me a CD for like that you could play for when your cat is alone. So that they don't feel alone. It's called While You Are Gone. Got music cats. Yeah, music cats love. Calming music and soothing stories for your cat.
Soothing stories?
Apparently.
What is it? Just have a cat meow and hopefully they understands cat language?
Yeah. The first track is Paws and Claws, then followed by Chasing Shadows, Perfect Mood.
This CD sounds like it came out in the 90s.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. King of the House, Window Watching, Musical Catnip, String Dance, Twisted Whisker, Furry Flurry.
See, these names sound like they came out of the 90s, but the concept of that CD sounds more like a fake CD. Like it sounds like it's a crap post from today.
Yeah. The Night Watchman, I Am Cat, Hear Me Roar, Early Morning Riser, A Sunny Spot, a Rainy Day Catnap. It's a total of 72 minutes. It came out in...
I honestly kind of want to know what this CD sounds like now.
It came out in, It came out in 55,126. No. I don't know when it came out.
Piece of crap.
I don't know.
Freaking piece of crap.
Dedicated to the cats we love.
I wonder if the laser shoots less frequently when the sun is not out. Okay, see this guy right here? I gotta get 2 out of this guy.
So on the back it mentions a website, so I don't know if it's from the 90s or not. I mean, I know there were websites in the 90s, but, you know. It didn't say anything about a year.
They really didn't put a year on there.
They wanted you to just screw off.
This is a ridiculous concept. Freaking piece of crap. There's literally no year.
Why isn't there a year?
There's no... Okay, it's got to be from the 90s because of the black thing here on the CD.
Well, yeah. They might be from the 90s. Maybe it's just got a bunch of cast
cool. I got
on.
one Fatal. I just need one more. And I'll have what I need.
And I'll have what I need.
But that's need to feel the breeze between my knees.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Come on, give me a Fatal. Give me a Fatal.
Horizon Zero Dawn TV series no longer moving forward at Netflix.
Duh.
Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble is the name of that latest Monkey Ball game. It's also got one of those modes where it's like a bunch of players in one, online in one
Battle Royale?
Yeah. Something kind of like that. Well, it's like a race.
If it's not like Fortnite, I'm not playing it.
It's not like Fork and Knife.
What?
Yeah, apparently some people refer to it as Fork Knife.
Nani?
Excuse me. I'll be right back, folks.
Yeah, so I figured I'll go into a 7-hour diatribe on the political intricacies of the Mega Man universe. We can talk about evil Mega Man Democrats and evil Mega Man Republicans. Something like that, I think, would be very interesting to the crowd. The political intricacies of this series should not be understated. I don't think it's understood by the general populace what they were coming up with this series. The people and their desires, their wants, their needs, never once even being considered.
Let's did Andrew tell you the story of how he lost his glasses instead of the one with the hookers and the
Golly, freaking IT crowd. That show was a masterpiece. You gotta revisit one more level and then I'll be ready. What was one I just did? The Living City.
So remember, these kids are
in
jail.
Not that one. What?
These kids are in jail now, and it shows like they have like Osiris shoes.
Oh yeah,
drinking monster.
Yeah, drinking monster. The Cookie Monster hat.
And like the what do you call these? The
douchey plaid shorts that some of the millennials wore.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. A lot of them are in jail now. It's not.
I like the one, and it was like I like the one that's the girls that looked like this in 2012 are single mothers now, and it's like the girls wearing the kind of flat bill hat, and they would draw like a fake mustache on their finger, do the mustache thing,
Yeah.
That style.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the girls that did this in 2012 are all single mothers now.
Yeah.
It's very accurate. Okay, so I need 2 Mecha songs.
I've already known like several people I went to high school with who are like married and then divorced.
Now, while it's true, you do see a lot of older generations staying together. People gotta remember, the boomers basically popularized divorce. They can't say anything.
Yeah.
It was with their generation that divorce became far more common.
Yeah.
I need 2 Mecha songs.
But like, there's one here from Smokey the Bear. It says, and remember, kids, don't play with fireworks. Let the adults who've been drinking all day set them off. Let's see. Here's one. When you bought a watch on the local market in Afghanistan, it says 10 o'clock, and then the next minute is 9:59.
Oh. had this customer that came into Hardee's. He would randomly give people watches that tell time backwards. I don't know why. I mean, he'll straight up tell you. It's not like he's like dumb. He's like, I make these, I give them out to people. It's an oddity,
Yeah. There's the meme where it has like
one that can miss on.
Has like the two people carrying another person, but it's like like those weird, whatever you call them, not stick figures, but like figures of some kind. Let's see what happened to him. He ate without YouTube.
Dadgummit.
Believe in yourself like visitors who believe they can pet a bison.
There we go. Bisons will mess you up. Okay, time to make some crystals. Of course. Don't.
Humans are persistent hunters. The top says, "Don't chase your dreams. Follow your dream at a sustainable pace until they get tired and lie down."
Yep.
Let's see here. Let's see. He asked me V8 or V6. I said I didn't like tomato juice, and he blocked me.
Yeah.
Why are the washing machine minutes not real minutes?
They are. No, it's why aren't Nintendo seconds real seconds?
Yeah.
Like on the NES.
Yeah. Okay, the last TV show you watched is now getting a crossover with the last video game played. So what would that be for you?
Wait, say it again?
The last TV show you watched is now getting a crossover with the last video game played. That you played.
What was the last thing? SpongeBob and freaking Mega Man? How autistic can you get?
Well, there is someone, I remember seeing it years ago, someone drew a SpongeBob picture, or a picture of SpongeBob wearing the Mega Man outfit.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I've done all the item farming I need to do, so I can just finish it up.
Farming.
I still got.
You still gotta finish it out.
Still gotta do some levels.
Some levels.
So I do like how this one. Was actually a lot more like the classic Mega Man games, where they had kind of a grid that you had to choose everything, all the bosses you want to fight, and all 8 are available from the beginning of the game.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Back in 2016.
I mean, The Last of Us is a genius.
Genius gameplay. I like how they made Ellie a faggot. I don't know if you said anything like that. My fear of talking to people who are big fans of
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us is I fear that most of them are like totally cool with that. With them just and Ellie's gay now.
Yeah.
The Drinker's the only one I watched it and agree because he's like, and Ellie's gay now.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that they didn't even say anything about her relationships or whatever until what's his name came and took over.
Druckmann.
Neil Drunkman.
Yeah, basically.
Someone drew Spatula SpongeBob, and it's like a Mega Man boss type thing. It's very autistic.
Nah, it's only true autism if Thomas the Tank Engine is involved. Oh, and an anime.
Oh gosh, someone took the Mega Man sprite work of the original and made the SpongeBob character. These are just wrong.
Some banging music. Oh, frick.
Well, there's like a picture I remember seeing of them, and now we got Handsome Squidward, but it's Sigma.
No.
the Mr. Krabs says, X, you blithering bucket of bolts, you ruined the cobblestone generator. Mr. Krabs, I'm so sorry. It's like Minecraft.
What the heck?
I mean, that's extremely autistic. Also, this is pretty, where they just took the SpongeBob movie poster and added Lan and Mega Man.exe and put NT Warrior there.
Why? You know, go back to the previous one. One of them was making me think of something.
Well, this or
that.
This one?
Yeah, I have to wonder what the crossover is between kids with autism and kids that like those, like, the Minecraft story mode deals, like where they actually the voice acting, all that.
Yeah.
What's the crossover there? Like, Minecraft characters are not appealing looking at all. They're kind of hard to look at, if you ask me.
I wouldn't call them hard to look at. They just...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of the time you're in first-person mode anyway, so what does it matter?
I know, well, yeah, but like the story mode deals, you're not in first person, you're looking at the characters. It's very aesthetically unappealing.
I mean, the thing is, I only don't mind them...
Let that happen.
Mission failed. I only don't mind, like, I don't mind them in terms of just playing the game.
I would have a problem. Is fine. It's like the story mode. Like, what's appealing about these?
Oh, you're talking about like the one that's actually called story mode?
Yeah, that one.
I
don't mean like the story mode in the game where you go fight the Ender Dragon and all that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Oh, spoiler. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it either. But like, in terms of just playing regular Minecraft, I don't mind seeing them that way because I'm just playing the game. I'm not really just kind of having cool costumes on. Like I have Shadow, and my autism thing for it is complete because I was able to play a Shadow in Minecraft.
Or like that H3 video where they show that people make Minecraft porn.
Oh yeah, they do.
Hardcore. Sorry, let me refer to it in the YouTube Made Sense for Me way. Hardcore Minecraft corn.
Yes. And it just makes you want to unalive yourself.
Yep.
So, and apparently there's also people who make like fetish content of like Roblox and like the characters you see that are like...
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Look at my mighty ox.
Let's go.
Of course it's a bull-like thing.
Like a minotaur.
Minotaur, yeah. Well, it's a bull-like thing. Shut up. "10 great N64 games that deserve movies."
What?
As an article that says.
What in the I need to get some clicks is this?
Oh. Let's see. Is it gonna hurt just a little? Ow. PPPPP. Make Dragon's Ball PPP.
I wish you would, honestly.
Well, I think he's pretty much done with the YouTube stuff, it seems like, making animations and stuff, but like I think he has some involvement with Smiling Friends and some other shows.
Yeah, there's some involvement there.
Zach Heddle? Heddle? See, now, this illustration of him matches his voice, you know?
Yeah.
This one is just where he looks like an old friend of ours.
Yeah, he looks like he's cut up. The suppose she didn't grow up with you.
No, she didn't grow up with you, though, Chris. That's the problem. He's like a little less than a year older than me. I don't know why I was doing this with your phone as I'm holding my phone. I don't know where my head's at right now.
It isn't. That's the problem.
Okay. Wait. Here's a wiki thing on him. Full name: Zachary Thomas Hadel. Hadel. Is that Hadel?
Hadel, yeah.
Hadel. Aliases are Psycho Pebbles, Psychic Pebbles, Zachary, Little Zachary, Bear Hadel, Blackery, Pissed Off but Rational Reviewer, the Video Game Burper,
The video game burper.
Mama Goo Goo Ama.
So I like this. You can watch. I can do this. You can freeze the fountain.
Yeah. Okay. So his height is, I don't know if this is true or not, okay, so
It's not.
Gender male, species bird.
Wait, Zach?
Yeah, that's what it says on his wiki thing. Height, real, 12 centimeters, 4.7 inches. Disguise, 178 centimeters, 5'10", so he's about my height. Real age, 3. Or physical age, 3. Disguise, 30. Mental age, 13. Sexual orientation, straight, and then in those between, as his gay.
Oh, parentheses?
Parentheses, yeah, gay. Let's see.
I got.
Is an American animator, voice actor, writer, storyboard artist, director, producer, and internet personality. Which actually, that is all true, and is the best friend of Chris O'Neill, who occasionally appears on Oni Plays when it was first starting out. However, during the beginning of 2018, when Dig Dong and Julian both left the channel permanently to work on Wan Games, I mean, Zach rejoined the team, this time, quote unquote, forever. But he's he's one of the main people behind Smiling Friends, also one of the voices. Let's see. But he's wait. Like most of the physical appearance, like most of the other hosts, Zach is typically depicted as a plump, naked,
Hold on.
No, you gotta read this. Monochromatic humanoid.
Yep.
However, unlike the others, Zach is notable for his iconically large, bulbous nose, subtle yet luscious lips, and slight slouch. But yeah, he's it's just funny how he'll say stuff, and I understand now with the whole fan art now joke. Because the stuff he says that just it sounds like stuff that would be fan art bait. Well, obviously he's saying it as a joke, but he's, it doesn't stop people. It doesn't stop the fan art now. But
I like the detail, like having these clouds here, but man,
they're in the
it
way.
does make it tough.
They're in the way.
Dang it.
Dang it. Oh yeah, I forgot the
Gosh.
Hoganada. Well, that's right, you punk, you punk.
Now, I need you to use that same inflection, but I need you to add it to the word nig. Every Mega Man X game needs some kind of boss that can push you off the edge like this. Like
yeah, it seems like they're always like bird-like or horse-like or something.
Yeah, because you had
Pegasus, I guess.
You had like friggin' the Storm Owl.
Yeah. So what do you call Pegasus? The multiple one. What's plural like Pegasi? Pegasi.
I don't know. Wow, you're gonna look it up.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, I made a joke and now I'm curious about it. That's the way of the internet.
I tried to be funny, but now I have to learn the truth.
What is plural for Pegasus? Okay.
What the ever-living heck? I don't know if it's a fake dog or one they've stuffed, but it's like a fake dog, but they've replaced its legs with legs from like a small chair. Oh, sweet holy Christ!
Aren't you playing a game? I'm the one not playing it.
I'm the basketball.
Yeah, Pegasus plural is Pegasuses or Pegasi. So
okay.
So yeah, you could say either Pegasuses or Pegasi. Yeah. So Nathan and Bradley keep they've commented on my latest video, which is the at this point in time is a patriotic pinball video. From Danny Tree Frog, and they keep commenting because we're supposed to be going to a party later, or going to like a 4th of July thing, and they keep commenting on my video to remind me. Or they've done it a couple of times, and I'm just like, I've removed them, but I'm just like, okay, I know what they're doing. They're trying to mess with me. I know what they're doing, and it's working.
It always bugs me when someone needs to ask you something or say something personal, remind you, and they put it on your
wall or something, Facebook wall.
You're like, what the heck? Ah.
I don't want anyone else to say this as they're saying it on their thing publicly where everyone can see it. Or they get mad when other people comment on it. You know, since I no longer...
So basically, there's a giant thing pointing at Area 0. And it's the giant Ragnarok machine that Weil was trying to...
Like God of War Ragnarok?
Yes.
That's where that name came from, right?
The word Ragnarok was made with God of War Ragnarok.
I honestly didn't hate that game. It just wasn't the same. It just didn't feel... They don't feel like God of War.
Oh yeah, he's got it pointed at Neo Arcadia. And he's basically like, you know what, I'm going to destroy Neo Arcadia and let nature survive and all that. And so I gotta go stop him.
Oh jeez. Yeah, you gotta stop nature.
So basically the base from the previous games, they're involved in a giant evacuation effort. Trying to evacuate Neo Arcadia.
Neo Arcadia?
Arcadia.
Is it Neo Arcadia?
But like some of the other
Yes,
Mega Man
unless you screw it up.
Like some of the other Mega Man games, I basically get like right to the core of where this is happening, but then for some dumb reason there's like a some kind of extra barrier put on it, where to get back to this area after leaving this level, I have to go through like other levels.
Yeah.
Games pull that crap. Crap.
Riding on the circles, riding on the circles. Do you think that Zero eats enough Lucky Charms?
You know, I got a Mega Man related question to ask you.
What's that?
What you do after Jimmy Neutron?
Anyway. So here's a good Mega Man related question. Alec, yeah? Do you like Jimmy Neutron? And then that's followed by the famous Exo Paradigm Gamer laugh. His brother's an absolute troll online. That was the one that said that, where he said, here's a good Mega Man related question, and he said, do you like Jimmy Neutron? Because he kept mentioning like Jimmy Neutron in the stream. I do like that shows like that have gotten a lot of popularity in recent years.
Well, they're doing Neutron?
Yeah, like not just 90s stuff, you know. See, one thing I want to say, like back when this whole craze of like reboots and stuff was starting out, it seemed like a pretty cool idea at first, but the way they do stuff nowadays, it's like another reboot. Let's hope they don't screw it up, you know.
Hope you don't screw this one up.
And I was surprised that the Inside Out 2 was actually like
not
not that, and it was also it's apparently
very financially successful.
Yeah, it was like very, and like it's just like hopefully Disney will look at that and go like, maybe we shouldn't just keep jamming our politics down your throat and expect you to watch it and like it, and also, you know. So hopefully they'll look at that and be like, okay, let's just go back to the basics. If we have anything political, we'll keep it light, you know.
Out on Neo Arcadia. He's just a little too late.
I was just fully expecting them to like make Riley the main character. I don't know if Andrew knows the character names or not.
I've never seen Inside Out.
So hopefully if they make Riley, hopefully, or I was thinking like, you know, I was fully expecting them to be like, oh, okay, they're gonna make her attracted to these new girl characters. She's gonna be like bi or gay or something.
Oh yeah.
But she wasn't. They showed in the first film that she was attracted to the boys, and boys were attracted to the boy. Of course, I love that joke from the first film when they show like other people's emotions, and when they showed this kid that like this, I guess preteen that she was talking to, this boy, and it showed like in his thing, like all the emotions freaking out, it was going girl, you know, like warning thing.
That age is quite accurate.
It is really accurate. I was just a lot of the stuff they were doing. In all honesty, like okay, Inside Out 1 was. I didn't think it was the best film like everyone makes it out to be, but I do think it was a decent film. I think the last newer Pixar film I saw was, I think maybe Soul. The
last one I saw in theaters.
What was the last one you saw in theater? Didn't you see that Lightyear movie?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
Lightyear had a chance to be good. But the problem is, there weren't that many exciting moments.
Yeah.
It was okay. Like, honestly, the premise was fine. Dude did a good job voice acting. Though I don't know why they didn't just have Tom Hanks, but, you know, whatever.
Well, their excuse was to say, oh, well, this is different.
Freaking Tim Allen.
Yeah. Well, the excuse they gave was, well, this is a different type of Buzz from the Buzz, you know, the toy Buzz. All the noses.
Yeah, they got some that dude, big nose dude has some Astro Boy vibes.
Yeah.
Your Arcadia has been eradicated by Ragnar's attack.
Do you think he's a good hugger?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Okay,
I bet he gives great hugs.
Yeah, I would hug him. I might give him a little peck on the cheek, but you know, nothing gay though.
It's so crazy to see. I was like, I'm just a little tired. There's some real emotion going on. That's part of the game. Ragnarok is no more. Is it finally over? Did we do the right thing? Joke's on you. We fired anyway.
The Eclipse cannon is firing at Earth now.
Yeah.
The Black Comet? Ragnarok. I do kind of wonder where they're going to go with the next, if they make another God of War. I think a lot of people are wondering, are they going to have Atreus be the main character, or are they going to have Kratos still be the main character?
I think he needs to just head on and start killing some Egyptian gods.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they could have that.
Or spend some time just doing a full remake without redoing the story of the first couple of God of Wars, like with the new graphics, but keep the old attacks, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, like I said, this is one of those where you have to like do a couple levels where you can go back to where you just were. Because it's like, oh, they suddenly put a protection circuit around it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they suddenly put a protection circuit around it. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Is this the last level? I can't remember.
Second or third to last.
Okay.
I'm close. Like all the main bosses are gone. Basically, it's. I feel like it's just this one, maybe one other, and then the one with the boss rush and the final boss. But let's see, it's very close.
Yeah. So I remember something I forgot, which I already forgot it. So. But yeah, I think that like they could just have Kratos going through different time periods of like fighting different types of gods and for a few games.
You know what could have been really good, but they kind of botched up
what?
Assassin's Creed series after like basically starting with Assassin's Creed Origins. I hate what they did with the series.
Didn't they start making an RPG?
Well, I mean. It's not like a turn-based or anything, but like all the assassinating and everything is gone, and I don't like that. The assassinations and all that. We're good. Like, okay, so here's what I think should have happened.
It's Ubisoft.
It should have just been Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3, and then it should have been like one for all with Desmond. One for, one for Altair, one for Ezio, and one for Connor. And then, what else? And the next, what would have been next? And I guess maybe they have one in Japan. They should have one in, like, London. It would have been cool to have, like...
Well, they have those, just not with Desmond.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know that. Well, I don't mean all with Desmond. I mean, then start a new trilogy.
Yeah.
You have one where you're in, like, feudal Japan. One where you're,
an actual, like,
somewhere
Japanese.
in Europe.
Yeah.
Like, because apparently the Dutch and Japanese had some ties in the 1600s, so they could have had some of that action.
Yeah.
The heck? I forgot how to do this. Oh, right.
Forgot how to do this. I'm here.
So it fell.
Ow.
Owie!
Owie! Oh, there's a bunch of them. Do you need more of us? Want some Tums?
Tums?
I don't know. What about the take your shirt off types of like dumps you have to take? Sometimes, like we have to take sometimes.
I like the one that's like, he has his shoes and socks off in this one comment. That man's fighting demons in there. Well, I know what you mean. You get the ones where you're like...
You just have to like take your clothes off and...
You basically just like, it's so nasty you kind of just want to like take a shower after it's over.
Yeah. Or like when you're washing up in the shower, but your stomach hurting, and then
Start bubbling, and yeah,
start bubbling,
it's like
and
dude just completely covered in soap. So
yeah, just like sitting on the toilet. Yeah. I mean, I've had those times where I've had to get out and use the bathroom use the toilet as I was in the middle of a shower.
I succumbed to food poisoning while taking a shower one time. That was pretty terrible. Thankfully, I got the shower over.
Did you like throw up, or did you just?
Oh, 5 or 6 times. It was terrible.
When was that?
I was in New York.
Oh.
So I had not only had already moved out by that point, I was not even in town.
Ah. You know what's funny is that like, what's an interesting thing is that like, well, a few things that relate to throwing up is that I think I've only thrown up like maybe one time outside of my house. All other times I've been at my house when I would throw up.
I guess that's mostly the case for me. Other than that one time.
And I never once threw up during my 20s.
Lucky you.
Yeah,
I was in my 20s when that had happened.
Yeah. But yeah, I was
Frick. Oh well.
Mission failed.
Pulled the lever. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Let's not talk about it anymore.
yeah.
Let's talk about a better subject like politics
Pooping.
and religion.
Let's talk about pee. Yeah, we're allowed to have a I'm allowed to have a crush on CL because I grew up with her.
Dude, that's the problem. Just didn't grow up with you. I think some of that was actually English.
English.
It has like it's weird. Some of these bosses have had like Mega Man Legends vibes.
Well, when are we gonna do those on the channel?
We can, but Legends is a long game.
Is it long? Is it actually long, or is it long because there's grinding or whatever? Do you grind?
Well, I grind so I can get more money and I can buy stronger weapons and make certain really hard part of the games easier.
Is it longer because it's? Is it longer
It's
because
longer because it's like takes
hard?
me like 10, 12 hours to beat.
Oh. Well, you talked about
I-
playing Kingdom Hearts on here.
That's true. It definitely is not as long as playing through any one of the Kingdom Hearts games.
Because when you walk away, you don't hear me say,
Oh baby, jumping. Yeah.
when. I remember, I think what's his name from the one who made Smash Bros. Was like.
Tetsuya Umura.
Yeah,
I don't know who made it.
Dang it, I keep forgetting his name. Well, anyway, Masahiro Sakurai or something like that. I can't remember,
Yeah.
but he was I think he put it on his Twitter, and it said when you walk away, and it showed like Waka, like Pac-Man walk, it showed Pac-Man walking. But that was like kind of recently after the announcement or the release of Sora to Smash Bros.
Mm.
Andrew has the amiibo, and he has not once used it.
I know.
Don't you know you have to use it to... Or you got the people that are like, don't unbox them, they'll be...
Yeah.
Unbox.
So, okay, I think there's one more mission and then the final level. And then the final level.
Let's see. Him featuring Shaggy at Hammers.
Okay, I need to go... Well, I'll do this level first, then I need to go and farm some HP so I can have full tanks when I fight the final boss. Oh yeah, you like what I shared?
Yeah.
Like I said, this concert was fire.
Yeah, with the whole the Dixie Chicks and them at the
it was a we had a family friend who like
used to make
fake events on Facebook just to screw with people, and one of them that she would make. She made a few really funny ones, and I wish she had done this longer, but she only did a handful of them. So at least the ones that she made were funny. She made one, and it was what the heck? I thought there was a dadgummit. She made one, and it was let's see, that one was a Shaggy, like the rapper, and him, the band, at Hammers.
Yeah.
What was it? It was something. It was the Hammer something tour. But her best one was the Dixie Chicks and Limp Bizkit playing at a Chick-fil-A, and it was called the Chicken Biscuit Tour.
And people thought it was real.
And apparently there were some, I guess you might say one of those like busybody housewife types that just believe immediately, believe everything on the internet immediately.
Yeah.
And she was upset, and like, why would you have this kind of music at a Chick-fil-A, the Christian company, and like the local Chick-fil-A had to put out a statement saying that this concert was not real, and they don't know where it came from. Which is just wonderful. That's how you know you've done something correctly.
What is when you cause the... Oh, that's the internet today. I mean, people just want attention. I mean, our friend didn't want attention. She just thought it was funny. But there's a lot of people that want attention when they do stuff like, when they, yeah. But like, that's how you know you've done it whenever you unintentionally, when you
force a statement out of a local Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
You've done something correctly.
Gosh, that was funny. I am 21, so drinking is yes.
I am 20, yes, so drinking is 1.
Quit asking your friend how you look and ask a little kid. They ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah.
Britishers, when you tell them microwave water is chemically identical to kettled water.
Oh, is it someone freaking out?
Well, it's just like Britishers.
Yeah, Britisher, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let myself die for this one. I really don't want to use up any of my sub-tanks.
Oh yeah, this Saturday there's supposed to be a new like animation thing for kind of to promote Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Sonic X Generations.
Yes.
Shadows are races.
Which is a very questionable name for them because of the internet's culture.
Oh what? Oh no! Just make it real. If they really just wanted to cement themselves in the internet history. Yeah. More so than Sonic already has been. It would just be wise for the like have like a fake box art that's like Shadow Heart Sonic just really just lay into the internet culture.
Yeah.
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Go
away!
Go away!
This is my strength. On that Napoleon movie with the dog. When
That's right.
The lizard he thought was like hit, and this is like
the two dog movies I remember are Napoleon and Fluke.
yeah. I only saw parts of Fluke.
What?
I only saw parts of Fluke.
But didn't we rent it?
Oh, we used to have it.
Oh. Yes, I remember watching it.
But I mean, like I was a little
It's
kid.
a weird reincarnation movie.
Yeah.
People reincarnate first as dogs and then squirrels.
Yeah.
The guy died. What? He tried to be the dog for his family or something.
Yeah, he tried to. Well, like he was. I remember he was born in like as like a puppy. You know.
Mm-hmm. What a weird concept for a film.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at the final level. I want to see if I have enough crystals to upgrade. I don't. Okay.
Crystals. Of course.
I'm going to use a minute to farm some HP so that when I go to fight the final boss, it's easier.
653.
It won't be long. We'll be okay on time.
We'll be okay.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay.
Man jailed for carrying replica sword from Legend of Zelda video game in public.
What? Oh yeah, you showed me that. Actually, you know what? I don't need to farm a bunch of HP. I can do this. What about John? I can do this.
I'm convinced God made Tennessee summers to help us understand that hell is no place to spend eternity.
I know. Alright, final level.
Mario arrested for hate crime after leaving skid marks on Rainbow Road.
What the heck?
That was a reference to like how these
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's a reference to it. This isn't good. Ragnarok's going fast. Basically, Weil is trying to crash Ragnarok into at least Area Zero and either destroy the Earth or at least destroy Area Zero.
And while he does that,
I love the music. It's very tense. Like it's meant to be unsettling and screechy in the background. I mean, honestly, it really looks like this Mega Man Zero actually had a pretty decent budget. A lot of little details that kind of seem to be absent in Zeros 2 and 3.
what I'm trying to figure out is why there's certain like music that's supposed to be serious sounding, but then they'll have like xylophone and you know.
You can have a serious xylophone. It's just not very common.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the music, the main theme from Injustice 1 was the original, or Injustice Gods Among Us was like at one point it's like deep, 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 or something like that. Like with it sounded like a xylophone, and I'm just like
maybe it's a vibraphone, those are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, that cool.
I need to get back into playing the piano. There's a good cheap one out there somewhere, right? Pianos are pretty. You
can get a decent starter keyboard for $200.
Oh. Do you think the one's at Guitar Center, or think I should look into those?
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. You can get them half off now.
I wish I knew what they were saying.
We had pizza earlier. It was pretty good to have pizza. It was pretty tasty pizza. I didn't have pepperoni, but I did have pizza.
I do find it interesting when you fight the bosses here. They do have like the full weather effects thing going.
Yeah. This one matches my dress.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just spouting out words.
Yeah, I think Wile's trying to destroy the. I'm not an entomophile. And I don't know if that's the actual term, but I'm not obsessed with insects or anything.
Insect corn. Whoa!
Did you watch Melanie Mac?
I don't remember.
Just gaming and political. So if you remember back, like, in, like, you know, the 2010, 2011 time period, or actually even later than that, she was the one with a voice like this that did the GameStop videos sometimes.
Oh, I can't
remember. She was a GameStop rep and actually would be, like, on the videos in your local GameStop.
Oh, yeah.
She's one that has to, like, you know, has to hide the word porn with corn. So it's just kind of funny here to say it. It's basically corn.
Yeah.
It's just funny to hear it. What's up with that?
So just imagine if the next Smash Bros. Had Zero as a playable character.
It won't, because he always gets shafted in that regard. But
Well, the closest thing he got was being an assist trophy.
Yeah, well, honestly, you know who I want before Zero as a full character is freaking Isaac and Alex from Golden Sun.
Yeah.
Now, that's a series that could use a nice re-release of Golden Sun.
See, here's my thing, is that I've made a video about this one time. I think what they should do is limit the amount of characters that can, from a single franchise, that can be in there. With the exception of, like, Mario, because that's the mascot. But, like, I think there should, when it comes to Nintendo characters, there should only be up to 4 characters per franchise. And up to 2 characters.
Which franchises exceed 4 characters?
Pokemon, what do you call it, a Fire Emblem. Obviously Mario, but like I said, that could be an exception.
Wait, how many different Pokemon can you play as?
I'm trying to remember, like in Ultimate, there was a lot that you could play as.
I mean, I guess in the original you could play as Mewtwo or Pikachu.
Yeah.
I Pikachu when your clothes are on.
Yeah. But I was thinking, like, you know, because of like Fire Emblem and Pokemon having way too many characters taking up the slots, in comparison to how many.
Sylvester's trying to get in. It's just so funny because he claws at the door, and then we can hear Dad say, "Hey, you cut that out." At least when we open the door for Sylvester, he usually actually comes in.
Yeah.
He didn't get the part of the cat protocol that says he doesn't actually want to come in.
Yeah. But yeah, so what I'd like to see is
Okay, now he's just laying on the floor.
Yeah, of course. So what I was saying was I'd like to see. It would be a really dumb move of them not to have Shadow as a playable character, especially now. The only thing I can think of as to why Shadow wasn't a playable character this time was probably at the request of Sega, because they thought at the time that only Sonic was the likable Sonic character to play as.
Only Sonic was Sonic.
Yeah, and which is probably why we got like Windy Hill Zone as the other Sonic stage, because Windy Hill's basically just another Green Hill Zone variant. Anyway, so but I'm pretty sure the only reason Shadow wasn't was because of like either probably Sega's request to not have, you know, anyone other than Sonic, or they probably wanted like Zavok to be another character to play as, because like it was like at the time they thought everyone loved Zavok or something.
Zavok.
He was one of the Zeddy characters from Sonic Lost World, the game everyone loves. He was essentially they're trying to push him as being the Bowser type, as the Sonic version of Bowser, but it just never worked out. They had him in like several games in the 2010s after Sonic Lost World, and it never worked out for them. They finally got the message that were like people didn't want to see him all the time, or the Wisps all the time. But anyway, so they had that, and then they also had, but in Smash Bros, Yeah, Shadow probably would have been mostly an Echo Fighter, but like, you know, if they don't have him in the next game, assuming they still have Sonic in the next...
Brawl wasn't one of the things that they didn't want to have a bunch of clone characters, and then they're like, yeah, let's bring it back as an Echo Fighter.
Yeah, that's essentially what they did. They consider them Echo Fighter. But then, like, they didn't even consider Dr. Mario an Echo Fighter of Mario. Yeah, I know. Kitty.
Kitty cat.
They didn't even consider him that. Like, when the only ones they considered Echo Fighters were, like, the ones they brought over and they purposely made, had almost the exact same moveset.
Remember all the Flash videos that were coming out with Smash Brothers Brawl? Like, you had the one where, like, Snake tried to get into Samus's little ball and then it killed him.
Yeah.
You know, because it basically folded him up in on himself instead of the weird physics she's able to have.
Yeah. You think Samus is hot? Well, actually, I'm allowed to ask that because she's not.
No.
You don't think she is?
I mean, Okay, let me rephrase that. Mega Man, freaking
Metroid.
Metroid Fusion Samus is. I can use just this one.
Well, I think that's kind of what I mean. I'm not talking about like other M.
Okay. Yeah, but like, you know, some of them she like looks a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not exactly here getting excited about, you know, the original Metroid one.
Oh no. I'm talking about the later one, like the ones you like Zero Suit Samus and, you know.
Well, see, the Zero Suit thing looks kind of goofy. I kind of like her in the tank top and shorts.
Well, I mean, her in general, I should say, like not just.
She's all right.
Okay. It's important since she's totally a real character. It's a real person.
Yeah. I have to breed with her.
What? But yeah, so, but I think that I'm pretty sure people want Shadow as a playable character, even if he's an quote unquote Echo Fighter of Sonic. People want him as a playable character. So it would absolutely. So unless they change stuff in the next game and just like have no third-party characters or something as playable characters, if they still bring back Sonic, which I'm sure they would, they would be absolutely foolish not to include Shadow as a playable character. And of course, a lot of people say they want Waluigi. I'm assuming there's not really a moveset to base him off of, and like, well, then again, we got Captain Falcon, and he was just a car character.
Punch.
But
all right, ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Final boss time.
This is it.
Last boss of the Mega Man Zero series.
It's a sword. Wee.
I like that.
Oh,
that looks so good.
Yeah. It looks hot now.
Because I can't die. He says he's human, but he's also like, I'm mechanical. When the Dark Elf took control of the Reploids, humans modified me, transferred all my memories and program data, switched my body for this armor with power to rejuvenate me. Basically, the idea was that they were going to trap him forever in a body that would keep living, so it'd basically be like a hell.
Yeah. It was just like a hell.
You know.
Yeah. Well, he took off his triangular tube.
It got blown off.
Oh, yeah. I am the sword. Boy,
yeah, his tube is back.
Nani? Was he gonna play that music from Mega Man X4? Dun, 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 dun.
That music's banging.
Yeah.
I do like how if you steal his little swords like that, it
Yeah.
actually does do a decent amount of damage to him.
Yeah. I can't.
Kind of like a taste his own medicine type of situation.
Yeah, I forgot what. So I'm assuming this is just his first form.
Yep. I may let myself die here. I just had to kind of refamiliarize myself with his attack pattern. Oop, deck, I'm the wrong one.
I mean, I let myself die. That was on purpose. You soda? I drink soda. I don't anymore though. Not normally anyway.
Why are these rocks? They're such an odd item.
It's because they're almost 3D looking. They're cool. Oh, no. GBA game? No, there actually have been 3D GBA. There's actually a fully fledged 3D game on the Game Boy Advance. It's that French Net guy or whatever it's called.
Frobisher?
Wasn't his name start with an A or something? Is it French or is it like a little Viking-looking guy?
I don't know. Okay, see, I'm gonna have to. This isn't good. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
How many forms does he have?
If I lose this,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to like just come back and record another day because I'm gonna have to spend time farming HP. Yeah, so like you destroyed it and the thing's heading down. However, critical speed. If it goes any faster, we'll be able to get you back. Hurry! But then he's not dead yet.
This isn't over yet.
Wild.
Well, ha ha ha.
There's a way. If I destroy Wild's core, the explosion will take Ragnarok out with it. Ragnarok's blown apart. It no longer poses a threat. This is pretty cool. All these like cables come out.
Yeah.
They spent money on this scene. Oh, it's so good. It's so cool.
Look at me, I got my
He
tiny
never cared
head.
about calling himself a hero. He always fought for the people he believed. Most people he believes in. Zero. CL, believe in me. Zero.
Don't call me a loser. Oh, wait, that's my name.
Yeah. Yeah, so here's the other problem though. This battle's timed.
Yeah.
So you gotta be very particular about your hits.
Yeah.
Music's banging though.
Oh. Whoa. Might want to use the.
Yeah, I know. I feel confident about it though. Not this part, not this part.
Zero. Let's not use something about zero.
You might have.
Man, Zero's definitely gonna live.
He's always made it.
What?
I said he's always made it. He'll be
Of
okay
course,
this
he'll be
time.
okay this time, yeah. Yeah, let's say I want to.
Yeah, but I know I'm gonna make it. I'm not worried. I'm like, oh frick, oh frick. It's just about patience.
Yeah. Die.
I actually think this is one of the better final bosses from the Zero series.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Zero games have all had good final bosses.
Yeah.
Even like MOPGX, as hard as he was.
There we go. It's like he just like.
I wish I knew what he said.
Alright, now to rescue Zero, right? They're gonna rescue Zero, right?
He even has a score, right?
He has a score. Godspeed,
He even got an average of 69. Ha ha.
He's dirty, right?
Ragnarok is breaking apart. Which, admittedly, the whole Ragnarok thing there at the end is kind of redoing the arc thing from X5. But
yeah. Mission.
Most of it will burn up on impact. Come in, Zero. Zero, please.
You're just like...
Yeah, you're kind of meant, like, no music. You're just meant to... All you hear is, like, the beeping in the background.
Seal.
You're kind of meant to just, like, sit and stew with it.
Oh, she's like, Seal. Yeah, I remember this part where it's just like...
Zero is literally dead. Like,
yeah.
Like, they actually killed him.
So you think there's going to be a 0-5?
X and Zero are both dead.
Yeah. Isn't this just such a wonderful, like, happy series, you know?
Nothing but depression, I swear. Fiel needs to exercise more. Also, why is Servo and Alouette there?
Zero, why? I loved you.
Supports the just that sad face.
I know.
Just rubbing it in your face right there. And then we get some stupid platitudes. He'll come back to us. Honestly, I don't think it is stupid platitudes this time. Like, she's just in denial.
Yeah.
And then, you know, even he's just like, see how this ain't working out, my friend. Yeah, and then, like, the credits. With you... Like, literally, okay, first, vocals in the credits. I don't remember if that's ever happened to Mega Man. Yeah, and so, the credits, we get to watch a tired CL basically just go and cry. Like, I mean, like... I mean, such a happy series, right?
Yeah, no.
The credits are the main character girl crying over the death of her friend. I mean, dadgum. This is why the Zero series needs more love. They were willing to
go there.
To do that, to go there.
And then the next, it's Mega Man Axel.
No.
Well, that was basically X7.
Mega Man Axel. Dadgummit,
and then they kill him off at the end of that series. So yeah, oh, spoilers, Zero died. Or maybe they could have him become an elf like X. Wait, Brandon Gay, I think.
Localizer.
Guy, or...
No, Gay is the last name.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, isn't that gay?
Yeah. I mean, that's how you know that it's a great series. I mean, literally the ending credits are watching a
crying friend.
Yeah, watching a crying friend.
Studio 882. Limited Company. 1UP. Dramatic Department Co. Oh, Andrew, and you! They credited you!
Oh, thank you.
Produced by Capcom. And now she's looking out in the stars, the shooting stars. Sees like an arm and a leg of Zero, probably a finger here and there. Zero, you believed in us.
Now it's our turn to show you your faith in us was not misplaced.
This is really misplaced, wasn't it? Watch, Zero, I'll make this world a better place. And then one where humans and Reploids can walk hand in hand, living in peace. And then she accidentally created ZX games. And was like, I'm sorry, I thought Metroidvania would be cool, but... Oh, yep, there's Zero. It's kind of like the helmet.
Zero's helmet, like he's just like what bits are left of his body.
You think he's all right?
Shit, just needs a little ointment.
Yeah. Sap data. Andrew says he's gonna do hard mode real quick.
No, screw that. I am not doing a Zero game on hard mode.
So, well, until then, folks, thanks for watching the Mega Man Zero playthrough. And until next time, Andrew says...